off with a slide, pre-slide from the 5th fret on the D string to the 7th fret on the D string. So you've got your 3rd finger, then you're going to go to the C note, which is the 5th fret on the 3rd string, back to the A note, so they're both staccatoed. Then you come down from the 4th fret on the 3rd string to the 5th fret on the D to the 7th fret on the A to the 3 on the A. So you end up with so try and remember to put those staccato notes in, and the way to do that is to stop the string ringing with your right hand, your picking hand. So after you've played the note, just rest on the string, so literally rest it on like that. Okay, so after you've done down to the C note, you've got this 5 to 3 pull off on the A string, so a D to a C, and then a 5 to a 7 slide like that. So I'm using finger 3 for the 5, pulling off to the 1st finger on the 3rd fret, and then finger 3 to slide to the 7. And then we're going from 7, sliding down to the 5, pulling off to the 3, and then to the 5th fret on the thick E string. So you've got, then it's going to be a 3rd fret on the A string, blues curl, straight to the 5th fret, the A note, root note, on the thick string. The blues curl itself, if you don't know how to do them already, they're basically like a very small bend, where you're going to very, very, very slowly start to bend the note, and then as soon as you're coming towards the end of that note length, you give it a nice little hook, but you stop the note right at the top of the bend and then go straight to the next note. So what you don't want to hear is the note going up and then back down. Lick 2 with the track. Okay, so lick 2. Now this is still based around the 1st position of the pentatonic with this one. So we're going to play again. We're coming in on, I think it's the, we've got the and of 1. So we're coming in with the 1st note is the G note, the 5th fret on the D string. So we're going to play the G, going to the A note, same string, 7th fret with your 3rd finger, then to the C note, which is the 3rd string, 5th fret, and then you've got a full tone bend, full note bend on the 3rd string, 7th fret. Then it's going to be 5 on the 1st string and 5 on the 2nd string. So now this one you want to try and kind of bar the notes, but you're going to roll your finger from the 1st note to the 2nd note, and as you're doing that, you're stopping the 1st note ringing, so you're rolling across, so you're getting each note individually rather than getting both ringing at the same time. So you end up cutting the 1st note you strike, or the first 5, off with your 1st finger as you roll it across, so it slightly mutes the string. So you end up with a full tone bend on the 8th fret with vibrato. So the first bar, okay, then once you've held that full tone bend on the 8th fret 2nd string, you're going to do a bend up and then let down to the 5th fret. So that's the 8th fret 2nd string, bend up, let down to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, then you're going to go full tone bend on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, back to the 5 on the 2nd, onto the 8 of the 2nd, back to the 7th fret on the 3rd, full tone bend again, and then we've got 5, 2nd, 5, 3rd, again rolling the finger so you're muting the 2nd string after it's been played, and then finishing with the 7th fret on the D. If you can, try and put a blues scale onto the 5th fret of the 3rd string. So you got, so that be the 2nd bar is going to be. So whole lick. Don't worry too much about getting the full tone bends on the 7th fret in the 2nd bar. You can get away with sort of half semitones, not half semitones, semitone bends. It doesn't have to be full, but if you do get the full bend on it, it does sound really cool. So up to you on that one. Using the 3rd pentatonic position with a bit of the blues scale added into this one, we've got a 13th fret bend on the 2nd string, so your C note, full tone bend with vibrato. Then with your first finger, that was with your 3rd finger, right? Now your first finger is going to come onto the D note, 10th fret on the 1st string, and you've got 2 repetitions of 10, 12 first string, then 13 on the 2nd string. So you got, so you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I'll do that a bit slower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. The next bar, we've got 10th fret. This is where the blues scale comes into it, with the 11th fret on the 1st string. With a, so it's going to be, it's going to be 10. Hammer onto the 11, which is the blues note. Pull off back to the 10, and then a 13 on the 2nd string. So we've got. So once you've done that, you've got 10th fret, 1st string, 13th fret, 2nd string, and then 12th fret, 3rd string, and then 2 10s on the 2nd string to finish. So that bar will sound like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that a bit slower. So the whole thing will go like this: 2, 3, 4, 1. finger 1 for the 7th fret, finger 3 for the 10th fret. Then we're going across to the next string, so the 3rd string with your middle finger for fret 9, and then to the 2nd string with your 1st finger for fret 8. So we get. Then there's going to be 2 strikes of the 10th fret with your 3rd finger with vibrato. So it's a nice little lick on its own. Next one. So we're coming down from the 9th fret on the 3rd string, still in the 2nd position of the pentatonic, sliding back into the 1st. So we've got a 9th fret pre-slide into the 7th fret of the 1st pentatonic position, still with your 2nd finger because of the slide. So we've got, then it's the 5th fret, 3rd string, then you've got 7th fret, 4th string, and then you've got 5th fret, 4th string as well. So we end up with, after we've got, so it's a very quick slide. So the aim is to have the 7th fret, the D note, on the beat. So it's kind of like you don't really hear the slide, you're emphasising more of the note than you are of the slide. So pre-slide. So after you've come down to that 7th fret, the G, you're going to do another pre-slide from the 7th fret, this time on the A string with your 3rd finger, to the 5th fret on the A string. So you have, and then you're going to end up on the 3rd fret, the C note. Yeah, that's right. 3rd fret on the C note on the A string, and then we've got a quarter note triplet coming up with a 5 on the 6th string, then a 3 on the A string, again another pre-slide, this time going from the 5 to the 7, 3rd finger again, with vibrato added on to finish it. So if we go from the pre-slide of the 9, so we get this 2nd finger, by the way, so we get whole lick for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So what we've got is, starting off on the D string, you've got 12th fret, so we're in the 4th position of the pentatonic scale now. So you've got 12th fret hammering onto 14, so straight across to the G 3rd string, we've got 12, 14, pull off, back to the 12, to the 14 again, and then to the 12 on the B string, the 2nd string, and then you go 14 3rd string, 12 2nd string, and then 13 to finish that lick, with vibrato if you can. If you want to, it's up to you. So if I just play that lick for you, you've got so I'll go through it slowly. So we've got 12, hammer 14, 12 on the 3rd string, 14, pull off to the 12, same string, 14 3rd string, 12 2nd string, 14 3rd string, 12 2nd, and finish with 13 on the 2nd. Then you've got a full tone bend on the 15th fret of the 2nd string, 3rd finger. Bring a little finger in to play the 15th fret on the first string with a staccato note. Straight back to the 15th fret on the second string for a full tone bend. If you want to add vibrato in, great. If you don't worry about it. And then we've got a little rundown from the 15 on the second string. We've got coming down the minor scale. So we've got, which is basically the 15th on the second string, so 15 second string, 13 second, 12 second, 14 third, and 12 third. So that lick from the first bend on the 15, you've got so the full lick, everything, both bars, we end up with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, try it along with the track, but the first part, it's going to take a little bit of practice if you don't already do runs like that, because it's quite tricky. So, give it a go, take it slow and keep it even, try and keep it true to the rhythm that's written down.